Good morning, good morning, good morning. Today is Monday, September 15th, 2025. Back with another episode. Thank y'all for tuning in. How am I going to start this off? Which way do I go with this on this Monday morning? This is a teaching moment, per se. Disclaimer: I am not a pastor, I'm not a minister, I'm not a reverend, I'm not a saint, none of that. I'm just an old guy on YouTube that happens to have quite a bit of common sense. I happen to have sense enough to believe what I'm seeing more than what I've heard. I might not believe stuff that I've heard, but I gotta believe what I see most of the time. Sometimes you can't believe what you see nowadays. Nowadays, you can see stuff and you shouldn't even believe it. AI, and that's another story. In normal times, put it this way, that was a time when you used to believe what you see. Now it may look like a woman, but it might not be one. That's another topic. But we're going to talk about these here last days that I believe we're living in, and other people talk about. Some of y'all don't believe in that, I know, and that's fine. I ain't trying to tell you what to believe. Talking about what I believe. I got a feeling that we may be just living in what that book called The Last Days. You know that book that I told y'all I don't really believe in? I think it's been tampered with. I think some of it's true, some of it ain't. Some people believe it's perfect and whatever. Whatever I believe about the book, the point is I've read the book. Whether I believe all of it or not, at least I've read it. A lot of people don't believe it or whatever, they talking about it, that ain't never even read it. So at least I've read it. Now, considering that I've read it, and my memory taking me back now to stuff that I've read because of stuff that I'm seeing now. Ain't got nothing to do with what I believe. This is about what I'm seeing now. This ain't no faith. This ain't I heard or I just believe because I believe. It ain't got nothing to do with that. I'm talking about what I see now. So now, as we look at the condition of mankind, the way that people are nowadays, the world we living in now, that's created by the people that live in it. The world ain't make itself like this. Our reality didn't make itself like this. We created this reality that we're living in. That damn hole, y'all. We the people of planet Earth, God's creation, we made our own reality. As the saying goes, you made your bed. We made this bed. So I feel like this is good as time as ever. Because of something that I saw. Something that I'm seeing. That makes me want to take y'all to this book again. And how accurate it has been on these matters. When it describes how will we know when we're in the last days. How will we know, teacher, They was asking the teacher, how will we know when the last days are upon us? And we're going to go to 2 Timothy in that book. Chapter 3, 1 through 5. Open your Bibles. And keep in mind, I'm just a truck driving YouTuber. I fall short of the glory of God. Keep that in mind. I'm not a pastor, not a reverend. I don't think God and nothing. God ain't told me nothing. I'm just looking at what I see, comparing it to what I read. That's it, that's all. 2 Timothy 3, 1 through 5. But mark this, there will be terrible times in the last days. People will be lovers of themselves. You're supposed to love yourself. But it says lovers in love with themselves. Can't stop looking in the mirror at themselves. Can't stop taking pictures of themselves. I done looked through Facebook pages of people, just being curious, seeing if they on vacation, how they living their life. You know how you be nosy on Facebook, and you go scroll through there and you see the pictures that they taking the day on vacation, with the family time, Christmas, And I've seen pages where it ain't nothing but hundreds of pictures of themselves. Hundreds of selfies. Nothing else. No other people, no kids, no wife, no husband. Just them. Selfies. Nothing else. Lovers of themselves. Love themselves so much they can't stand to take a picture of somebody else. Look at me. Boastful. Always bragging. Do we hear a lot of bragging? Is there anybody bragging nowadays? Do you happen to hear a lot of bragging? Look at my money, look at my car, look at my clothes, look at my jewelry. Ain't nothing wrong with wearing some jewelry, ain't nothing wrong with having on some nice clothes, but it's just the boastful part. Look what I got. Oh, you ain't got it. If you ain't got these, you ain't on my level. If you ain't rocking the new so-and-so, you ain't like me. You ain't on my level. I'm above you because I got the new. Look at you. You got them same old shoes that just came out 2 weeks ago. Boastful. Proud. Abusive. Disobedient to their parents. Ungrateful. Unholy. Without love. Unforgiving. Slanderous. Which means they will lie on you with a straight face. Slanderous. Don't care. No, they lying. Don't care what damage it cause. Lying away. He essayed me. He took it. We was on a date and he took it. Later on down the line, didn't happen. Wasn't true. Man, they lost everything. They lost his reputation, lost his career, lost everything. Gone. Slanderous. Just lie. No consequence. No self-control. Brutal. Not lovers of God. Treacherous. Rash. Conceited. Lovers of pleasure rather than lovers of God. Warning. The teacher says, have nothing to do with such people. For those who ask, Big Wall, why you always by yourself? Because I've noticed this. Before I even read it. Before I remembered that I've read it somewhere before. I already have it ingrained in me to avoid these people. Now I read the book where it says the same thing. Have nothing to do with these people. In the last days. And that describes everything we're dealing with right now. One more thing. We're going to go over to Isaiah 5, verse 20. Before I get off into my take on this. It says, woe to those who call evil good and good evil. You know that we see all the time that nowadays what's wrong is right, what's right is wrong. Hold on. Whoa! I like how to use woe to those who call evil good and good evil. Who put darkness for light and light for darkness. Who put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. That don't make no sense, Big Ward. To normal people, it doesn't. To God-fearing people, it doesn't. See, we know that dark is dark and light is light. We know that wrong is wrong and right is right. Even though we may do wrong, we know it's wrong. Now we live in a world where there's no definition. What is right and wrong? Who get to determine that? Who to say? We living in a world right now where you can't ask people, a lot of people, what a woman is. They won't tell you. They'll be like, well, a woman is whoever. If you feel like that, however you feel you are, that's what you. No. The guy that's lost his life and people hate him for his views was debating somebody, a trans person, and asked them, what's the definition of a woman? And the answer they gave was, anyone that feels like they're a woman. That's woe to those who call evil good and good evil. Who put darkness for light and light for darkness. Who put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. I didn't say it. You cannot, in some cases, some instances, depending on who you're talking to, but there are a large number of people nowadays that if you ask them what a woman is, what a man is, what's wrong, what's right, you can't get a clear answer. There is no clear, universal definition of what a man is. Male, female, right, wrong. What's right is wrong, what's wrong is right. What's good is bad, and what's bad is good. Does that seem like the type of world we're living in right now? Yes. Today, each individual person feels they get to decide what's right and what's wrong. There are no rules. There are no standards. It's whatever you feel. However you feel. That's all that matters. This world is lost. I was looking at a post on Facebook. Again, y'all know I like to watch Facebook. And it happened to be a woman. You know, I'm a man. I saw a woman. She was naked. It's now here I am on Facebook, right? I don't even post on Facebook like I used to because I used to post a lot and I would get put in Facebook jail a lot. I would get 3 days banned where I can't post, 30 days, 60 days. Just for a meme or something. Wasn't vulgar, no threats, nothing. I'm talking some straight BS. Oh, that was hard with the censorship a little while ago, not maybe about 2 years ago. I don't even post on Facebook like I used to because I got tired of like, what can I say? What is okay? But now, some of y'all might have seen her. There's a stud by the name of Puddin that pops up all over Facebook. Completely naked. And her videos always showing they don't get taken down, people complaining, people reporting them, some kind of way, and she on there taunting you. Go ahead and report it. My video ain't going nowhere. A black chick with the cowboy hat. She be on there doing real stuff. For nudity on Facebook. Here I am. They banned me for saying black. They take me down, put me on restriction, call it hate speech for just saying conservative type stuff. But yet here's this woman. Some of y'all may have seen her. She go by the name of Puddin. She on X, Twitter, whatever you call it. Her name is Puddin something, like Jello Puddin. Black, a stud, and fine as hell. To add insult to injury, a fine ass stud. Don't want nothing to do with no man and body banging. And she on there doing all types of rated X stuff to herself and other women on Facebook. She do it on Twitter too, but on Facebook. So somebody was complaining about it, and she made a video addressing that. And she say, so what if I'm naked? Ain't nothing wrong with that. She say ain't nothing wrong with it. In her gauge, in her mind, in her world, in our society, there are people, and there was other people under her defending her. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with a woman being on an app that children are on also. Because you ain't had to go look for her. It just popping up on your timeline. I ain't never followed. I ain't know who the hell she was. It just popped up. A butt-naked woman doing sexual acts to herself and other women on Facebook. They don't take it down. She said ain't nothing wrong with that. Other people under her comment, yeah, do your thing, girl. They just hating. They just jealous. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You grown. Blah, blah, blah. What's wrong is right. What's right is wrong. She ain't nothing wrong with it. And she meant that. Ain't nothing wrong with it. So, I just wanted to drop that little bit on y'all. If y'all wondering why we catching hell right now, I used to blame God. Some people still do. And in some ways I can't blame God. He made us. And somebody asked the question. I made the statement rather. If God know everything, because this is something I struggle with when it comes to God. I struggle with this. God knows everything. He knew it was going to be like this, yet he did it anyway. That's something I still struggle with. I haven't gotten over that yet. God, did you not know we were going to be effed up like we are? I know I'm effed up. I have effed up. But didn't you know I was gonna be like this? Couldn't you have just said, no, I ain't, that ain't my, that be on my pay grade. And dear Lord, I mean you no disrespect, I just have questions. You created me with a mind that asks questions. I'm the way you created me to be. Why would I not do what you created me to do? I ask questions. And because I ask questions is the reason that I have gotten closer to you. And the reason I don't follow a lot of these people out here. Because I ask questions. Because I ask questions is the reason I'm no longer a Democrat. Because I ask questions. So there's nothing wrong with asking questions. Don't mean you're going to always get an answer though. Or you might get an answer and it ain't the one you want. I hope that made sense to some people. Don't you be one of them people that can't say what a woman is. And this ain't no hate toward no community. If y'all don't know that by now, I ain't got nothing to do with that. I don't hate nobody that don't hate me. And even if you hate me, I still don't hate you. I just don't F with you. I ain't got time to be around here hating nobody. Don't be what these scriptures warn against. Somebody who says right is wrong and wrong is right. You don't want to own up to what right is. Even if you're doing wrong, still acknowledge that you're doing wrong. Don't say, oh, ain't nothing wrong with what I'm doing, I'm right. When you're blatantly wrong. I might be wrong. But I think God will show mercy on those who are wrong and admit and say, man, I'm wrong. Forgive me, I'm dead wrong. I think you stand a better chance like that than to be somebody who's wrong and say, oh, well, I can do whatever I want to do. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Don't be that person. Woe unto you. You just got to do it. Bye.